We are going to move on to the next country, which is France. This presentation will be given by the Marie Sklodowska-Curie NCP, Eugenia Shadlova, who is also, of course, here with us today. And she will present most of the different hosting opportunities that French universities and research institutions offer for your Marie Sklodowska-Curie Fellowship. Eugenia, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to present research in France and the opportunity offers in the frame of Marie Sklodowska-Curie postdoctoral fellowships. Just as an introduction, I would like to say that France is a very large country, and there were many interested institutions to participate to this webinar, and it was difficult for us to select speakers. This is why we suggested to all of them to register their hosting offers on the EURAXESS platform and MSCA platform. And so today I will present you just the overall organization of research in France, and also some of those hosting offers which are registered on the which are available on these platforms, so that further you can go and explore by yourself these different opportunities from these online platforms. So please go to the next slide. Here you have just some numbers to give you an idea about the research organization in France. So in France, there are 75 public universities, 150 and grande école, which are also higher education organizations and which perform research. 26 public research organizations, which are some probably know some of them: CNRS, INSERM, CEA for INSERM for medical research, CEA for energy research, INRA for agricultural research, INRIA for informatics, in IFRAMER for research of the sea, CNES for space research, ERD research for development, and CIRAD also in agricultural research. Two private foundations such as Institut Pasteur and Institut Curie in health sciences, 2,095 researchers, among which 28% are women, 1.6 million students, among which 71,000 PhD students, 71 competitiveness clusters, which are clusters uniting different startups and companies and research organizations in different areas. And so 2 and 5% of GDP in France is dedicated to research. And France's population is 76.8 million. This is just to give you an overall idea about research and innovation in France. And these amounts are taken from the Higher Education and Research Ministry website. Next slide, please. So here I give you some good reasons to choose France for your research. So of course, first one is it's excellent research, and France takes second place for the number of Fields Medal and second place for Nobel Prizes, and it's the third nation in Shanghai ranking, and it takes the first place for the impact of its scientific publications. It's also a country of innovation. France is the second EU country for the number of patents. It attracts researchers from all over the world. For example, 42% of foreigners among its PhD students, and France is the third host country in EU for young researchers. France has a global network of different and more than 250 destinations in the world for the French laboratories present in different countries in the world, and 63% of French publications are made in collaboration with foreign researchers. It is at the heart of major international research projects, such as, for example, particle physics with CERN or Arianespace. It also has a very dynamic research and innovation ecosystem. And for example, 2/3 of French research is operated by the non-academic sector. You are very welcome also to come and apply for your postdoctoral fellowship in the non-academic sector. And finally, France also has top-level research infrastructures in different areas: astronomy and astrophysics, health and life sciences, and human and social sciences, and also physics and engineering science. Next slide, please. So here you have a very simple scheme just to explain you when you will apply for a MSCA postdoctoral fellowship that the research in France is being performed in the research labs called also research units. And these labs are not autonomous legal entities. They are under supervision of either national research centers or universities or or sometimes even enterprises. So please be aware that if you come to France, you will perform your research, of course, in a lab, but the host institution who will apply with you will be either a university or a national research center or, for example, a company. So you need to contact together with your supervisor, also the administrative services of the university this lab is being supervised by. Please go to the next slide. And finally, before I go to the hosting offers on the EURAXESS, some tips to find a host institution in France. So the first, of course, is to go through your existing professional networks and collaborations. You can also check publications in your research area and try to figure out who is the specialist or the lab you would like to work with. And finally, you have these different tools that have been made available for you to help matching host institutions and potential candidates. So the first one is the EURAXESS jobs portal. Another one is MSCA matchmaking platform that I will further go to and show you the hosting offers from France. So in these platforms, you will find a hosting offer that have been registered purposely by those laboratories or host institutions interested by welcoming foreign postdoctoral candidates for MSCA postdoctoral fellowships. But there is also another platform which is much larger, which includes actually information about all French laboratories and publications from French scientists and potential supervisors. Which is a scanner platform that you can see here. So on this, the laboratories that you will find the information about on this platform did not register purposely for hosting MSCA postdoctoral fellow, but it doesn't mean that they will not be interested to host you. So if you actually, on this platform, you will find much more information about different French organizations. It is specific for French research, but maybe some of them will not be aware of what postdoctoral fellowships are, but it doesn't mean that they will not be interested to host you. So please don't hesitate to explore also this tool, to contact specialists in your area, to explain them that you apply for postdoctoral fellowships, who you are, and why you contact them. And so it's also another possibility to give you a chance to find your perfect host institution. And finally, if you are particularly interested by fellowship in a private company, you can also check companies' profiles on the Enterprise Europe Network partner search platform. Here again, it will be the profiles of companies not purposely registered for MSCA postdoctoral fellowship, but they may also be interested by you and your project, so don't hesitate to explore this database and to find specialists that may be interested by your profile. Please go for the next slide. So this is this tool scanner, which is French national platform I talked to you about, where you can search by keywords, publications, author's name, project's name, and it's a very exhaustive database, so don't hesitate to use it. And it's available in English. Next slide, please. So now, so here we have just some screen prints from the EURAXESS Hosting Offers platform, where you will find more than 100 offers from host institutions in France. And this is why you understand it was difficult for us to select among them. And if you don't mind, I would like to share my screen now to show you details of some of those hosting offers. Okay, so here I come to the page dedicated to France with the hosting offer from France. So you can see that by applying filtering by country, I can see 26 offers, but some of them actually are offers from research organizations, which include many offers from different labs. And so let me show you just some of them. For example, this one is a call for candidates for MSCA postdoctoral fellowships in the field of mechanics and energetics from French National Center for Scientific Research, the CNRS, located at Aix-Marseille University. So from CNRS and Aix-Marseille University, so a laboratory located in Marseille. And so there are several topics and several disciplines searching for potential fellows. So you can find here quite detailed information about these offers in the areas of energy, civil engineering, risks and environment, health, and transport. And at the end, you have the contact. So the person to contact for all those offers. Another offer, for example, this one, postdoctoral fellowship for in the area of improving energy and indoor quality for healthy building. So this offer comes from CEREMA, which is a national agency in France in the area. So in this area, and you can find here the description of host institution and the research group, the requirements for potential projects, and at the end you can also find the person to contact for this offer. Another one from Agro Paris Tech, which is Grande École in the area of agricultural sciences, and the project topic is in the area of impact of protein quality and quantity intake on protein synthesis. And again, you have an email of the potential supervisor and very detailed description and different requirements towards the candidate. And here, for example, you have more than 75 hosting offers from EURAXESS, which is French National Research Organization in Informatics. So you have a contact and description of all and link to find the detail of those different hosting offers. Finally, there are also offers in the area of social sciences and humanities. And for example, here we have a host institution in economic sciences. So it's Aix-Marseille University, and more exactly Aix-Marseille School of Economics. We have a contact again and the description. We have quite a big choice. If you search from this platform, you can also use the keywords to select different criteria. And you can also use the MSCA platform, which is another platform created by the European Network of MSCA NCPs. And on this platform, you can also find quite many offers from French organizations, Aix-Marseille School of Economics, University of Tours, CNRS, which is the main national research organization in France, Genopole, INSA, which is an engineering school, a laboratory also from sometimes, and these are the offers from the host institutions. Some of them are from labs, but in any case, if you search by keywords, you can find, I think, quite a large offer from different organizations in your area. Now, if you don't mind, I will go back to my slides. Can you?
Yeah, we don't have any more time, but okay. I will just show quickly the contact information so they can.
Yes, so indeed, if you have questions about potential host institutions or about research in France, if you found your host institution and you want to apply in France, please don't hesitate to contact us. This is our team. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Eugenia, for sharing all the different hosting opportunities that France offers. And as you said, there are so many of them, and you nicely showed an example how to find them, what to look for on the EURAXESS portal. So we really appreciate that. If you have any direct questions to Eugenia, please feel free to put them into the chat or into the Q&A. I'm sure she will stay with us a little bit longer so she can answer some of your questions. And if not, of course, as you know, all the material that you see today is going to be shared with you in the next couple of days.